Okay guys, I am here to kind of bore you again with one of my builds. This is a Revell, latest issue of the Revell 1962 Corvette, which right now it's also featured as a drag racer, and another one that I did for a review for Scale Auto magazine, but I sold that car, so I won't be able to show it to you here. But this is the latest from them, 62. And one of my favorite years Corvettes. I just had to do it. I used the photo etch detail set for this model. Anything from the emblems to the grill. The grill is also photo etch. It's actually from the model car garage detail set. Very nice detail set, as a matter of fact. I mean, as you can see, not everything was used, but a lot of little important things were used on this Corvette. But it's a very nice detail set, so if you decide to just go ahead and use it, it's a very good idea if you're used to, of course, working with photo etch and stuff like that. One of the main reasons I decided to use photo etch in this Corvette is because of the front letters. These letters in the front here, of course, these ones are photo etch. They were a pain in the behind, for the reason that this Corvette had a nasty mold line right on top of the letters, and I did a little feature on this model on Model Cars magazine. So you can see it's right here, the cover of the magazine there. Let me show you something, because it's something that a lot of people are going to have to deal with. And I wish I had another car to show you, another kit, unassembled to show you. But this more or less will show you. As you can see, I had to remove the letters, and there's your mold line right there. If you notice, it's a pretty nasty one. It's right on top of the actual molded in letters. In other words, you try to work this off right there, you're just gonna mess up those letters. I didn't worry, because of course I had the photo etch set, which I knew I was going to use. I decided to just go ahead and take it off, and of course went ahead and did my photo etch lettering on it, and I thought it came out great. I mean, you have to be very careful on the placement of these things, because you have to put them on there one by one. It's not very easy to do. You have to be a little patient, and they do have to come in right. It's just a little tricky to do. Also, what I did was, just before the letters disappeared, when I sanded it, when I sanded the letters off, just before they completely disappeared, I went ahead and just made little holes where the letters are. So when I was ready to do the photo etch ones, I would have an idea on the placement of the photo etch letters once I put them back on the car. And I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, I love the way it turned out. This is a beautiful Corvette. I mean, look at that front, and it's just gorgeous. Of course, like I said before, it has a photo etch grill. The bumpers are outcladded, because once you start working around this bumper to add that photo etch grill, you're just gonna mark the whole thing up. You're just gonna have to redo the whole thing. Also, I wasn't very happy about, a lot of these bumpers, they have a little mold line right in this little corner, and it's something that just pisses me off every time I see it. And on top of that, the chrome on the kit was just awful. It was just awful. Let me show you something. Here it is. This is the back bumper. I don't know if you can see it here. This is the actual chrome of the kit, and just look at how nasty that. I mean, it had a nice shiny chrome on it, but you see how wrinkly that finish was. I just decided to just go ahead and take off the sand it off nice and smooth, and just outclad it. My outcladding method is I go all the way with the polishing compounds, just like if I was doing the paint. and try to get the smoothest finish that I can. See, those are the back bumpers, which I didn't have to outclad, but to me, you know, they were just the finish was just too wrinkly on the back of these things. So I just went ahead and you know, and outcladded them. Well, of course, outclad. I'm pretty sure you guys, a lot of you guys know what this is right here. This is one of the best things they ever invented for the hobby. It takes a little bit of time to master it, but once you do, man, it really does work really good. So again, you know, I just went ahead and outcladded that, re-chromed it with outclad. The interior, as you can see, is, you know, it's a lot of little photo etch detail things in there. I did the seat belts with photo etch buckles and Tamiya tape, painted them red. The interior is just flat red with a few coats of decanted clear, Testis clear, which is this right here. I just decanted this onto an airbrush, and to a small bottle and airbrushed it. It's got at least, I would say, about 2 coats just to give it a slight sheen, because as you guys well know, these seats were kind of on the flat side, but they weren't completely flat. And also part of the dash had the same treatment, because you have to remember that these Corvettes, they had part of the dash was a gloss and the other part was kind of a vinylish finish. The tires are from this set right here of custom and competition Firestone, the Deluxe Champion tires. They have 2 different ones on this set. They have the ones with the slightly wider white wall tires, and the skinnier ones, which were these right here, and they were absolutely perfect for these rims and this model. So you can see they came out really nice. Of course, the frame in the back is a photo etch Model Car Garage detail set frame, which I got on one of the shows with a Puerto Rico license plate in the back. I don't know if you can see that too good, but I love my little Puerto Rico emblems, license plates. I mean, they're very nicely done. I get them on eBay. They have all sorts of states and some other places. And again, photo etch detail set here and there. It's a very nice kit. The engine, let me show you the bottom of this thing. It's a very complete kit. It's a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous kit. This is the bottom. Of course, the block was painted Chevy red or Chevy orange with Model Master Testis enamels. I used Model Master metallizer paints to paint, you know, the pipes and the mufflers and all that stuff, and to create a little bit of a contrast. Also gave the engine a nice little black wash. The engine is gorgeous on this kit, so I went ahead and not only did I build it, but I also plumbed it and wired it and all that stuff. You can't see the wires too much because they actually come out of this part in the back, which are hidden in this Corvette on that year, and they go through the rear and into the spark plugs. But it's a very nice engine. The magazine shows a little bit of a black wash on it. Let me see if I can get. I always lose this page, you guys. I'm very sorry about this. There it is. That's the completed engine right there. Of course, this was unassembled and painted first. This is with a little bit of a black wash on it, and this is the completed plumbed and wired engine that I later went ahead and put on there. It has the water hoses and some other little things on it. As you can see, it's all there. And again, a beautiful engine on this model, you know. And basically, you know, that's all it is. I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit short. I don't want to bore you guys with my talking. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys how it turned out. I did this Corvette, I would say, about a year and a half ago. It's not a new build. The minute it hit the shelves, I was already thinking about doing it, and thank God I decided to do it. And I thank Harry Pristovnik and of course Greg Hutchins from Model Cars Magazine for featuring it. These guys are the greatest. I thank them very much for featuring the car in the magazine. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, just add them on there on my YouTube page, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you guys have. Okay, thanks for the little bit of a moment you spent with me this morning. See you guys.